Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to my YouTube channel. We here at the channel are continuing in our series of videos with respect to information, education, inspiration, guidance, advice. And I want to share a thought from Rav Yaakov Beifus about the seemingly little things in life and the great effect, the great consequences that come from seemingly little things. Rav Beifus explains that it's the little things, the few extra moments of learning, a few minutes that you arise early in the morning before davening, before praying, the extra effort you go in doing a commandment, in doing a mitzvah, the extra mile you go in helping a friend, smiling at someone, making their day a little better. When you're performing an act of kindness and you do it with a proper intention, with a smile, with warm-heartedness, that can make all the difference, and certainly a major difference in the person who receives it. In fact, that little difference can mean the difference between ultimate success and mere mediocrity. Rav Beifus gives an example. Cyrus of Persia, Koresh or Paras. It was King Cyrus who allowed the Jews, after 70 years of captivity in Babylon, to return to Israel and to rebuild the temple, rebuild the Beis Mikdash. But Chazal, our sages, say that the Shekhinah, the presence of God, did not rest on the second Beis Mikdash, on the second temple. The first temple, that was made by Shlomo HaMelech, it was made by King Solomon. The Shekhinah, the divine presence, rested on this. Why? Both Ezra, Nehemiah, all those people who built the second Beis Mikdash, they did as well, and as well as the people who built the first Beis Mikdash, and it's Rav Beifus who makes a very interesting connections about little things. He goes back to the book of Genesis, to chapter 9, verse 23. Here we have Noah, after the flood, makes a vineyard, and he's had a couple, he's had one too many, and he's lying in his tent and he's naked. He's very embarrassing. So some of his sons laugh, but two of his sons, Shem and Yafes, in English Bibles, the name is sometimes spelled Japheth. What does Shem do? Shem grabs a cloak, puts it over his shoulders, and Japheth, Yafes, comes along with him. And they walk backwards so they don't see the father. And then what they do is they throw the robe, the cloak, on top of the father to hide his nakedness, to save him from embarrassment. There's a slight difference. Chazal, our sages, say that this whole idea of walking backwards with the cloak, the blanket, and putting it over, this was Shem's idea. He was the one who felt for his father and wanted to preserve his dignity, to hide his shame. And Japheth, Yafes, he tagged along. He went along with it, but it wasn't his idea. But he helped along, so what was the big deal? That little difference? Many, many, many generations later, Cyrus of Persia, Koresh, he was a descendant of Japheth, of Yafes. King Solomon, Shlomo HaMelech, he was a descendant of Shem. So God's reward, as it were, a divine presence, was on the temple built by the descendant of Shem. And while the descendant of Yafes, of Japheth, got the merit to build a Beis Hamikdash, or to permit its building, to encourage its building. The Shekhinah did not rest. A little tiny thing can have great consequences. Those of us who go to gun ranges and rifle ranges know that the slightest little deviation of the barrel of a pistol or the barrel of a rifle, the most tiniest fraction of an inch at this end, could be many feet difference 100 yards down the road. Let's not underappreciate the value of a little thing, because as so many times in life, it's the little things that really make the difference. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch. Please learn. And until next time, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.